MetaStones is a graphic art NFT built with culture and wonderful characters. NFT IQ here, and today we will be discussing MetaStones. This is a fully generated NFT project on the Ethereum blockchain, and it exists as 100 by 100 pixel containers depicting stone giants born from the natural elements. And the traits and varieties of MetaStones are tremendous. There are there are only 10,101 MetaStones, which sounds like a lot, but I can break it down a little bit. Specifically, there are 1,321 Genesis stones and then 8,780 origin stones. So as you can see, there are two distinct collections, and getting in on the Genesis stones is going to be better. There's no doubt about it. The good thing about this is that there is no need to grind on the whitelist. You can get in just by being present, engaging, and being active in their community. And they're going to be opening up several ways to win whitelist spots through different types of giveaways as well. So you want to be engaged with the community if you're trying to get in on this. That said, I think that it is important to share that MetaStones is an open source project. So what does that mean? Well, it means that both the code for the project and art are open source. It's housed on a public domain, and anyone can either build on it, they can build on the code, or they can build on the art, which is really neat. So one of the primary strengths of MetaStones is its mission to bring value and quality to all of the supporters. Additionally, they want to be transparent and timely to avoid any scams. I also like that they have official partners where they reveal in the coming days, they have public partners that they're going to be announcing soon. So that's a really neat thing that we can look forward to that's going to be announced before the minting happens. Now, there are some things to consider on the other side, just like any other NFT that I want to discuss. So first of all, do you remember I was talking about how they're trying to avoid scams? Well, everybody is, but a lot of people are getting scammed anyway. So I have to discuss some things. And this isn't just MetaStones. This is just the condition of the market right now that I want everyone to know about, which is when there are popular NFTs like MetaStones, there are going to be fake OpenSea accounts. And you'll notice this, you probably already noticed this, but for the few of you out there watching this who aren't familiar, it's important that you take this into account, because you don't want to go on to OpenSea and buy any of these until the minting's already done. And it's going to look like there are other accounts that are faking them already. So I urge you to be careful. Always, you need to be suspicious of any unsolicited DMs that you get on Discord or Twitter, especially if the person is claiming to be a moderator. It's best to find a mod on the server and then DM them directly, but even that's not foolproof, because if someone hacks their Discord and becomes a mod and no one notices, and then you DM them, it's much less likely. But anyways, be really careful about DMs and who you're talking to on Discord, on Twitter, and it could be a scam. So I also mentioned that, let's see here. I also mentioned that you don't need to really hustle and do a bunch of invites and stuff to get onto their whitelist, but MetaStones is growing fast. And for those of you who aren't there yet, you want to get in sooner than later, because what are you waiting for? You want to get in. There are currently 20,000 people on Twitter following them and 23,000 users in Discord. And those numbers are probably higher by the time you see this video. So it's not too late to join, but it's also, there's a lot of people there already. And remember that the Genesis and Origins collections are going to be in very high demand. So you have 1,300, I believe it was, of the Genesis NFTs, and there's already 20K on Twitter and 23K on Discord. So there's going to be a shortage in this one. I potentially think could have a run up in price following the minting event. Currently, the plan for minting is sometime in late December. It's not really known yet. They haven't announced it. Probably early January at this point. I'm not sure. And remember, please subscribe so I can help keep you updated and you can find out when this is minting, or you just want to check their Discord and their Twitter. I'm going to be sharing more details on the final mint date and the whitelisters mint date and the public sale. And once I know all of those, I will be discussing it on Twitter. So you want to follow me on Twitter. I will be retweeting whenever they bring that through. As I mentioned, the first 1221 Genesis collection is going to be, here's the price, 0.1221 Ethereum to mint. So pretty expensive. The 8,780 Origins collections are going to cost 0.105 Ethereum to mint, according to MetaStones. And I think this is a reflection of where Ethereum prices are in relation to the US dollar. So it sounds expensive, but because Ethereum's, not $4,600 anymore, they're just charging more Ethereum to kind of match what the mint prices were a couple weeks ago. So don't really freak out about that price, in my opinion. But it is high. Not everyone's going to be able to afford these, and that's just kind of how it is. On top of that, the MetaStones DAO treasury is going to be receiving 10% of the Ethereum proceeds from all the Genesis and Origin mint sales, plus all of 50% of the Elemental one-to-one auctions. For secondary market sales, the Treasury is going to receive 20% of all royalties. So there's going to be 20% royalties on these. That's a lot as an investor trying to flip. It's got to go above 20% in order, plus gas fees. So, man, it's going to be tough to flip these. From my perspective, not financial advice, obviously, but it's going to be tough to flip these, except maybe after the initial launch. And these are priced so high that I'm concerned that these will really skyrocket. I mean, they have enough people, though. That's the thing. There's enough eyes, and these are good enough. Like, if you look at their website, the artwork is definitely good enough to where people are excited about this. So there's going to be a pre-sale period where only whitelisted wallets can get the MetaStones, obviously, and then there's going to be a public sale, and in between, they're expecting like 24 to 72 hours. So if you're not on the whitelist, then you can kind of wait to hear when that initial pre-sale goes live, and then you can get ready to mint one and get your Ethereum in your wallet and all that kind of stuff. So, pardon me. Here's my perspective on this one. It has huge following, has the potential to be a good flipping opportunity. Whatever value they're going to bring to their community on their roadmap, they need to update their website. I'm sure they have more of a roadmap outlined like in more detail on Discord, but I didn't go through and read every single announcement on this one because we're just not quite, I'll go through and do that once I'm really thinking about minting. Right now, I'm not so sure. I haven't made a decision. I always say that at the end of these videos. Everyone is all excited to hear my call outs on these. And then I'm always like, no, actually, I haven't made a decision yet because, usually when I make these videos, I'm hearing about all this for the first time in one day and I need to sleep. I need to sleep on any investment decision at least one day to let my brain kind of like absorb all the information and all the context of everything else I hear that day. So, yeah, that's just like my perspective on this one. Now, thank you so much for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and with that, I'll see you in the next one.